Today I'm going to talk about something that I call motion memory. Now, we all know about how things can get imprinted in our playing in terms of like technique, muscle memory, but that also applies to how we get around the drums. And here's a little approach of mine that helps me step outside that and be a little bit more in the moment with my ideas. It's one of those things that you can actually practice. It's not some kind of weird God-given gift that's afforded to just a handful of players. Now, there's a thing that the great drum soloists of the big band era, you know, Krupa, Buddy, people like that, would use a lot in solos, which would be to play single strokes punctuated with cymbal crashes. Now, you've all seen that, and it's a great idea. It's, you know, when you look at any of those classic videos. Now, I learned a lot by borrowing from those players of that era when I was very young. And as I got older, what I tried to do was, rather than just replicate what they'd done, was to kind of put my own stamp on it. So doing that, and I'll do this really slowly so you can see what's going on. I'm not here to be impressive. So I'm going to do this as a group of 6. So it is just hand-to-hand singles. And rather than always return to the snare drum, I like to move that around all over the drums. This is similar to some of the things that I was doing a few weeks ago when I was breaking up 3, 4, 5 and 7 stroke roughs. So let's take our pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I'm going to do when I get to the midpoint of that pattern is I'm going to change orchestration. So for instance, I could play the first 3 notes using the cymbal and this orchestration, and then move to here for the remaining 3 notes. So that gives us this 3, 4. And there are, of course, if you know about my orchestration method, and I'll just reach for the page over here, using this grid in my book, which is available as a physical or digital product from my website here. This explains to you all the different orchestration permutations that we have available to us. Taking our group of 6, we could start here and then go to here. Go. So, unlimited scope, but the bit of motion memory that's really locked in with me on this, that I just find myself going back to, is always crashing to the cymbal on the right hand side. So trying to take that somewhere else now by focusing on the left hand crash cymbal. And that feels unfamiliar. As I said many times, when stuff feels unfamiliar, it's a sure sign that you're going into some uncharted water and not just relying upon muscle memory, or as in this case, what I call motion memory. So it's always good to kind of keep evaluating what you're doing on the drums and finding new ways of getting around. So hope that's of use to you, and I shall see you next time.